What kind of measures could you take? Could it be selling them land or government loans through self-Canterbury finance?
Well, I think older people are in the most difficult circumstances because they're the ones that can't necessarily fund a mortgage. But there are lots of providers out there that might want to work with them. I mean, there are reverse mortgages of sorts and things that might work their way through. People might decide, depending on their age, to make different changes. It's not necessarily clear-cut. They might have been in a more expensive house and decide to downsize in what is now actually arguably a location that has more expensive land, but their built property is less. So it's just not clear-cut.
But you're looking at ways the government could help them do that over and above ways the government's helping.
I think the way I'd characterise it is we would say we acknowledge there might be some people in that area and lots of thought is going into how they could accommodate themselves. I wouldn't necessarily say the government itself would provide a solution.
Would the government be putting any extra money towards helping those people, or would it be extra assistance that isn't going to come
I don't think so at this time, but you know, we're certainly conscious that there are some people who find themselves in that category, but there are lots of people that do find themselves in a category at some point where they need to move. Did I say that exactly? Oh, show me the transcript, I suppose. I mean, look, at the end of the day, this is what I think is worth putting into a bit of context. We've offered to buy every single property in New Zealand at rateable value that's in the red zone. That's above probably the market value pre the earthquake, but actually, if we just gone along after the earthquake and said, I tell you what, we'll fix up your house exactly the way it was and we'll now make you an offer for it, do you think that would have been rateable value of 2007? The answer is not a dog show. So actually, we would prefer the insurance companies take those people out, but to every single person in the red zone, we've said we will 100% cash you out. Now I've got to balance that against the billion-odd dollars to taxpayers that are actually paying that and say I'm doing the right thing. And I genuinely think I have the support of New Zealanders to help out those people in the red zone. But no one can get every perfect situation. I mean, it's just the nature of it. There are floods that happen around New Zealand. People have damage to their property. There's bad luck that happens to people all the time. But I think we've done, on balance, to be perfectly honest, pretty well.
Do you have any further estimates on the cost of that court case over the UBC's liability involved with that?
No. Not a finalised number.
You said, sorry, this was Christchurch. You said there's one insurance company trying to cash people out.
Well, there's one that I think that's been trying to slightly reduce its overall liability. It's been paying a bit more. Not in a position to say, really. It's not in a position to, no, it's not that high.